gotta give y'all these gems. I got to give you these gems. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys why you should never, ever pay a collection or charge off. Here's why. By law, a collection agency is not supposed to put things onto your credit unless they can verify and prove that it's your debt and that you owe them. So technically what happens is when you have an outstanding balance with a company, so we're going to say you have an outstanding hospital bill, right? Because I've had a lot of clients in the past who majority of all of their collections were like hospital bills, old apartments, things like this. When you have those bills that you owe these different companies, once you have went a period of time without paying anything on those bills, or you haven't set up a payment plan with that company, what they intend to do is sell your debt, sell the balance that you owe the original company, the hospital bill or the apartment, whoever your collection is with. Once you have gone so long without paying for this bill or setting up some type of payment arrangement, what that company will do is sell your debt to a actual collection agency. So when they sell your debt to a collection agency, what this means is that they have sold this debt for a lower amount than what you originally owed. So for instance, you may owe that company $500 and they may have only sold your debt for $100. It just depends on the company. So the reason they go ahead and sell your debt is because they just want to make some type of profit off of it. So they sell it to the collection agency. The collection agency buy your debt pennies on the dollar, literally, and they get your debt in hopes to scare you into paying that debt with them. So what happens is once the collection agency has your debt, they begin to send you letters through the mail. They begin to call your phone and threaten you and say that you owe them. Sometimes they even go so far as into sending text messages nowadays. But the thing about it is, because the original company has sold your debt to this collection agency, now what happens is they have to prove that this is now your debt. And because the original company cannot give out your original documentation to the collection agency, 9 out of 10 they cannot prove that this is going to be your debt. Even if you owe them, they have to prove. You have a right where they have to prove that you owe this company. So what you're going to do is dispute your credit reports with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Whoever has these collections reporting onto your credit reports, this is who you have to dispute it with. Each one of those credit bureaus will have different things reporting. So you may be looking at TransUnion and you may not see the collection onto your Experian account as well. So because of this, remember these are 3 different companies, so they will all have their own individual reports. So because you don't see it on one report doesn't mean you're going to see it on the next one. You have to look at each report from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Now when you get ready to dispute your collections with the credit bureaus, what you're going to do is have them to verify your debt. Not validate, but verify. The difference between verifying your debt and validating your debt is when they have to verify it, they have to prove that it is actually your debt. When they have to validate it, they're basically just saying, yeah, we checked, this is what it was. That's just them basically saying that they looked at your reports and that everything is accurate within their system. When they verify your debt, they have to prove and send you things back saying this is what we had. So when you dispute it and you send it in to the credit bureaus, what the credit bureaus are going to do is reach out to the collection agencies, and they're going to say, hey, Tiara disputed this. Is this hers? Can you verify that this is hers? Can you prove this is hers? So what may happen is the collection agency may try to send you a paper just telling you how much your bill is with the original account holder. They may send you something just showing that this is the amount you owe. But if they do not send you anything that has your signature, your name on the dotted lines, the original account information that you put down when you sign whatever it is that you sign, they can't verify it. So this is what you have to realize when you get ready to dispute. You never want to dispute online with Credit Karma. You never want to dispute online with Experian. You never want to dispute online, because when you dispute online, you're waiving your rights to a real investigation. You always want to write your letters and you want to send it in to the credit bureaus, because you want them to actually go through with the dispute process. Now, when you begin your dispute process and you're trying to get them to verify each collection, you're going to have to write the credit bureaus, and you can also send in a validation letter to the collection agencies to see what documents are they saying that they have in their system. Now, what they're going to do is send you something back. They have 30 days to respond. With the credit bureaus, they have between 30 to 45 days to respond back to you through mail. So once you get the response back from the credit bureaus, once you get the response back from the collection agency, then you can go ahead and proceed. So if something comes back deleted, that means that they have already removed it from your account. If it comes back verified, that means you need to send out a second letter to the credit bureaus to see how was this information verified. You want them to send you something back showing you how was this verified, because by law, they have to show you how this was verified. And if they don't, guess what? You can file a complaint with them, a complaint on them, so that you're able to actually get funds back. But that's a different story for a different day. So what you want to do is, once you get those letters back from the credit bureaus, you want to check to see, was it deleted? Was it verified? What was it that they said? If they deleted it, that's a collection you don't have to worry about. If they verified it, that means that you have to send out another round of disputes to the credit bureaus to see exactly how was it that they verified this. And because you have sent your validation letter to the collection agency, when they send something back to you, you can check that to see and send that in to the credit bureau to let them know, hey, this is what they sent me and this isn't my original bill. What did you use to show that this is my bill? Because there's no signature on here, it's nothing showing my name, this is just a bill. But how did you verify this? You have to push the issue of them verifying it by your original documentation. And again, because they have bought this debt, that means they won't ever want to dispute online with Credit Karma or with any company that allows you to dispute your credit files online. The reason this is because every time you dispute something online, you're waiving your rights. So if you dispute one time online, guess what? A second time you try to dispute, once it come back verified, they do not have to go back and reinvestigate this, because you clicked that box that said their terms and agreements. You have agreed to their terms and agreements. 9 out of 10 people do not read terms and agreements, so you don't even know what you're checking to agree to. So do not dispute online. Why do you think this is free to you? If the credit bureaus was actually working to help you, why do you think it would be free? Think about it. This is the United States. Nothing over here is free. Do not dispute online, because you are waiving your rights. For those who need to remove your collections from your credit report, before you try to pay anything, before you try to make a settlement, Before you do any of those things that they're asking you to do, you need to make sure that your debt has been verified. Now, I have went ahead and created something, the same thing I have used to help hundreds of my clients over the last year when I was accepting clients, helping people repair their credit. I have made a package just for you to go ahead and do this same process that I have done and helped hundreds of my clients remove collections from their reports, remove charge-offs from their reports, and I'm giving this to you guys. I have made this just for you, where you're going to take this bundle that I'm giving you. It teaches you step by step of what to do. It teaches you how to know who your collection is through. It teaches you what a collection is. It teaches you the next step, the next step, the next step. So if you're looking to remove collections from your credit report and you don't have the funds to hire someone to do it for you, and you just want to go ahead and start this process, it's nothing that's going to be hard. I'm telling you guys, you can go ahead and start this process today. All you're going to have to do is buy a stamp and send it out to each credit bureau. My kit will teach you guys what to say, how to say it, what the right word from word. You never have to guess anything. It's going to teach you. I'm giving you the exact things that I have done, the exact letters that I have used to help hundreds of people. So if you're interested in removing collections or charge-offs from your credit report, you can visit my website, www.tearapace.com. That's going to be my first and last name, tearapace.com. I also link it in the description box below so that you can go ahead, click on their website, and you can get it today while I have it on sale. Do not pay another collection, do not pay another charge off before you try this method, because it's going to help you save money in the end. You do not want to keep paying all of these collections, because when you pay collections, they're still going to leave it onto your credit report, and the only thing it's going to say is paid with a zero balance. It's going to still have the collection onto your credit file for the next 7 years. So if you're someone who's trying to buy a house, get a car, you want to get this collection removed, deleted completely. You do not want this to affect your credit, and you do not want to pay it off just so that it can stay on your credit another 7 years. I hope this helps somebody, and I'll talk to you guys next time.